Hi, my name is Debbie from the city of Burnaby. I'm an instructor. Today I'll be taking you through a core blast circuit. So we're going to have 10 exercises that all target the core area, and we're going to spend about a minute on each exercise. We encourage you to modify any of these classes and exercises to meet your fitness needs. Drink lots of water, have fun, and stay safe. So core, we're looking at working the core. It's not just the abs. We're also looking at all those muscles up your back, your posterior chain, muscles in your obliques. So abs, obliques, back are what we're sort of focusing on. So that's what these exercises are going to target. I've got you set up to do 1 minute intervals, 1 minute for each exercise. I'll be showing you modifications as we go along. Please remember, if you are new to this, 1 minute may be too long. Do 30 seconds or as long as you can tolerate for each exercise. So we're going to get started right away. I've got a timer set for 1 minute again, but again, listen to your body, all right? I'm going to start you off. We're going to go through all 10 exercises without stopping. Feel free to do it again if you want after. Make sure you've warmed up. There are some warm-ups posted on our website, and as well, you do want to stretch after, all right? So let's get started. Our first exercise is a walkout plank. So for 1 minute, we're going to be walking out. We're going to start nice and low. You're going to walk out to a plank position and then walk back to a squat. Walk out, walk back. Now, if you're finding it difficult to go back and forth, just stay here. You don't have to move. You can stay here as well. All right? If you want to make this a little more intense, you can walk out, lift a foot, come on back. Walkout plank, so it's moving, lift your other foot, come on back. We're going to work right through this minute. I'm going to show you another option, foot and hand. Walk back, so we're getting a little more intensity. Walk it out, foot and hand. Bring it back. And again, remember, you can stay out there if you wish. All right, second exercise, standing crunches. So we're pulling in from our center. All right, it's a little crunch. It isn't this, okay? So a small movement, pull your abs in. Pull. As you pull in, breathe out, like puffing out a candle. Now, if you want, you can add a little bit of a lift, little extra balance challenge, or a knee. But again, remember, it isn't a lot of movement. Small, small. Focus here. Small. Breathe. Lift. Good. Pull in. Keep breathing. Crunch. Breathe. Breathe. And again, remember, keep those feet on the floor if you want. Crunch, crunch. Awesome work. Good, next exercise, we're going to a runner's lunge. So you're going to be going down, rotating, come back in. Step back, lift and look, come back in. Step back, lift and look, come back in. This is the modified version. Lift and look. If you want to go a little more intense, down, lift and look, stay down, walk back, bring it back in. Rotation. Step back to plank. Step in, rotation. Keep that core engaged. Step in, rotate. Nice work, you guys. Step in, rotate. Lots of movement here, lots of muscle groups, but we're focusing on that core. Step in, rotate, step in, come on up. Nice work. So we're going down to the mat. You're going to go back to a yoga child's pose. So back, come forward with a leg lift. So it's a bird dog. Forward, leg lift. Push back, forward. If you want, you can lift opposite hand and leg. So now we're more on that posterior chain, but the core is still engaged. Lift, push back, lift, push back, forward, kneeling balance. Keep nice and stable, push, out, got it, and out. Let's do one more. Push out, and back, awesome. So we're gonna come forward to a plank position. Watch that the neck and the shoulders retain some separation, not here. Make it nice and tall. Knees down or up. We're gonna add a knee lift. One or both legs. So up and down. Keep your abs pulled in towards your spine. Up and down. So now we're gonna add what's called a saw. So forward, back, down. Forward, back, down. Lift, come a little forward. This movement's coming through your shoulders. Lift, shoulders, back, down. Keep those abs pulling up towards your spine. And remember, you can always just come back to stable, no movement. Lift, forward, back, down. Keep going, we got a few more to do. You're doing great. Forward, awesome. Good work, guys. So we're gonna come right down onto our tummies, and we're going full posterior chain, so through your back. So first option here, Supermans, we're gonna start just with a single leg lift. So it is the glute doing the movement, but stabilizing through your back and your core. So single leg or double leg. So do what you're comfortable with, make sure you listen to your back. If you want, you can do opposite leg and arm, lift and down, or you can do both. Squeeze, release. So choose your option, do what you're comfortable with. You can always try it a little more intense and then back down and modify it if you get tired. Release, lift, release, lift, and in. Excellent. We're going to move on to our side. So side crunch with a side plank. Lifting your hip into side plank. So you can hold here. We're going to add a little drop and lift. Drop, this is an option. Drop and lift. Now our next option is going to come with a knee pull. Drop, lift, crunch. And pull, out, down. In, out, down. So that hip movement is optional. You can just stay up here, add the leg in, pull, and again, just the hip drop if you want. So whatever you're comfortable with, and down, up, crunch. So we're focusing more on the obliques here, that side waist, reach and down, up, reach, that's it. Awesome. We are back over to a plank position. So we're going to go down, arms fairly wide, no knees down to start, pull the belly button off the floor. You can hold here. What you're going to do is do an upside down crunch. So you're going to pull your belly button into your spine, pull, and it's not this, it's just a pull, small release. Pull, breathing, small release. If you want to come up, pull, release. Breathe. Good. So movement is always optional. You can just hold that plank, pull, pull in. That's it. Remember, if you need to rest, rest. Pull, breathe. We're almost there. You got it. Pull. We only have 2 more sets to do. Then we're done. Nice work. We're going to take it on to the other side for that side plank. So knees down, abs tight, lift the hip. You can hold here, or you can add the drop and lift. So a little bit of movement makes it a little harder. If you want, you can hold it up. You can just add a crunch in with that top knee. Or you can also add the hip drop. Down, up, pull. Good work. In, up, pull. And remember, 1 minute too long, go to 30 seconds, go to 45 seconds. Do what you can. Keep moving. Lift, pull, or here. Lots of options. Listen to your body. Lift. Almost there. We're down to our last exercise. And this one's a nice opener for our abs, stabilizer for our abs, working that posterior chain again. Palms up, shoulders down, lift up into bridge. And what we're going to do is you can just hold here. If you want to add movement, try a tap side to side. Now, if you're doing that and you find your hips are wobbling all over the place, just hold. But if you can keep those hips nice and stable, add a little bit of movement. Makes it a little harder. That's it. Out and in. Squeeze up. You don't want to let those hips start dropping. If they are, just stop the movement. Side, in. Side, in. Breathing. We're almost there, guys. You've got this. Remember, after we're done, you can do it again if you want, or you can stretch it out and bring it in, hug in, sit up. Awesome work. So that is our core circuit blaster. Do remember to check the website for other formats that are up. Be safe, listen to your body, and thank you for joining me.